Hi guys. I thought I'd check in and see what everyone's doing. Ollie is on my knee. He's in a really cuddly mood today. The weather is raining outside, and thankfully I don't have to go out. So that's a good news. My flowers are still doing really nice. So that brightens up the flat. Let me just turn the telly down. So basically, I was watching Loose Women. It's still on, but they was going on about what would you become if you got reincarnated. So if I got reincarnated, I think I would come back as a horse. Yeah, definitely. But one of the posh horses that had lots of hay, or a wild horse. I'd love to be a wild horse. There's not many wild horses out there, is there? Yeah. So I'd be one of them. I'd be a horse. Also, what they're going about unicorns and what's the name? I've forgotten the name. Forgotten the name. Anyway, she said she would come back as a unicorn, and what is it with unicorns? Like, my kids love unicorns, like Feora and Melissa, my daughters. They absolutely love unicorns. Like, I was just thinking, like, they're not real. But everyone seems to love unicorns. I suppose I do like unicorns, but I'm not like obsessed with them. If there's any unicorn stuff, I get that for my kids. But yeah, look at Ollie. What are you doing, Ollie? What are you doing? Or maybe I'd come back as a cat. Look at Ollie. He's really into cuddles today. You're distracting me, Ollie. You're distracting me. Anyway, as we're saying, I don't get the unicorn fuss. I get it for kids, like, but for adults, like, I don't get the thing about it. Like, I don't think I'd get a unicorn onesie. I'd rather get like a bear or a cat onesie. And let's celebrate the animals that we do have, like cats and dogs and horses and swans, and the animals that are here and are here for our enjoyment. Let's celebrate the animals that we do have. Because there's nothing like having a cuddle with a cat. And they show you affection and they show you affection and they show you love in their own way. Let's celebrate the animals that we do have instead of unicorns that aren't real. Like, I would love a dog, but Ollie's not that keen on dogs, so maybe I'll have to wait a while for a dog because I don't want to upset Ollie. I thought maybe getting a puppy and then training it not to bother Ollie would work. But then an animal is an animal and you can't control them. You can teach them tricks, but you can't control what the dog's like. If the dog's a barky dog, then you can't train that out of them. That's just what they're like. So maybe I should be content with what I have, and that's Ollie. But I do want a dog. Not a big dog. I was thinking about maybe a Westie. Because they're little dogs, but they're not the barky type. Like, I don't want a barky dog because I live in a flat, so that wouldn't be good on the neighbours. Yeah, I need a dog that's used to cats and not gonna chase after Ollie. I'm at the Grand tomorrow, and I'm going for an informal chat. I did buy a fur jacket, like a sleeveless fur jacket. I don't think it's going to arrive in time for me to wear it, but never mind. I've always wanted one of them, and it's a really nice one. I got it off of eBay. Another thing that I really want is a Fuji film Instax camera. I really, 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 really want one because I thought it'd be fun to do with the kids. Like, they could take their own picture and then it's instantly there for them, and then they can keep it. But I thought it'd be good for me as well, to do like a scrapbook, with photos in it. so I could do like a scrapbook, and I thought I could get like a bit of string and get, do you know, the pegs, the little pegs that you get, and have like a wall of photos. So I'm going to get one of them. I don't know whether I'm going to get it for Christmas, but it's on my list of things to get. I also want a laptop so I can edit my videos more easily. So that's another thing on my list. I'm only going to get a cheap laptop. I've seen one. Oh, cute little baby. Look at that. So cute. So what was I saying? Yeah, so it's only going to be a cheap laptop that I'm buying. But it's what you can afford, and if you can't afford the big expensive like Dell processors and Apple laptops, if you can't afford them, then go for the cheaper models, and they still work. They're still a laptop. It doesn't make it any different. So yeah, so I'm gonna get a laptop. Yeah. So they're two really big things like that I want for Christmas, but I'm not gonna get them for Christmas. I'll probably get them after, because nobody buys me presents, especially expensive presents. But yeah, who's had enough of I am a Bob? Bored of Brexit. I am sick to death of the news constantly being about Brexit. Like, it is really annoying me. Like, she's made a deal, Theresa May, and we should support it. I heard her on this morning, and I think what she's got us is really good, and the MPs should support it. I think it's good that you'll be free to work as in a different country, and the people will still be able to come and work in this country, because I think that's what England is about. Is about freedom to move if you want to. Yeah, I think once Brexit is done, they'll have nothing to talk about, because literally all they've been on about since the Brexit thing is Brexit, and there's different problems in this country, like universal credit is a big problem. I'm on universal credit, and I get my rent paid, and then I'm left with £70 a month to live on, and that's for the whole month. So I think there's problems in this country that Brexit is overshadowed, and there's definite problems. Like, knife crime is a big problem in this country, and we need to get on top of that. yeah, so I don't want to get too political because I'm not a political person, but I think there's definite problems in this country that Brexit has overshadowed. Yeah, and the fact that there's poverty in this country, that, you know, there's beauty banks, and for people that can't afford shavers, sanitary towels, bubble bath, shower gel, deodorant. I think that's ridiculous. Plus, there's food banks. Like, I've told you that I've had to go to a food bank before. Food banks shouldn't exist in this country. Thank goodness that they do, because if not, then people would go hungry. Like, I've gone hungry because I haven't gone to the food bank, and I've literally, for an entire week, gone without food, and it's made me ill. Because when I get the money, then I go out and get something to eat, and I can't eat it because I feel sick. So it's causing problems in this country. You know. So anyway, rant over. I don't want to be too political. I just think that there should be things that need sorting out other than Brexit. The fact that there is no police around anymore. People ring the police and they don't turn up. It's ridiculous. They should sort these things out. Anyway, say bye-bye to Ollie. Bye-bye, Ollie. Bye-bye, Ollie. And bye-bye to me. Bye.